This is Alechia Reese with Atlanta on Film Scene Breakdown with AK from This Is Our Home. Now, before we get into this, I would love to get a brief synopsis of the film.
This Is Our Home is about two roommates who are living in an apartment that starts having a really bad mouse infestation. One of the roommates wants to be very pragmatic about it and do anything that she can to get rid of the mice, no matter how cruel the methods. And the other roommate is a vegan animal lover who finds herself in the conundrum of, like, should we get rid of these mice or should I protect them at all costs?
There is a scene in the film where the main character, who is a vegan, comes to a crossroads where she realizes that she actually has done the very thing that she did not want to do, which was to kill a mouse via one of the more heinous methods, which is using a glue trap. That scene is pivotal. I want to toss to that now. How did you decide to create and tell that story?
I wanted to find some way to show that she's just sort of releasing her iron grip on her moral conviction. I guess I was thinking, all right, well, how would I show that happening for someone who is very staunchly and strictly vegan? It would be backsliding into eating something that was a comfort food as a child that you've since denounced. And so I thought about like gummies. Normally gummies have gelatin in them, which is made from bones. So that scene was just a few lines in the script, and it ended up being, we had to break it down in a very specific way because she drops them, they roll under the bed, and she crawls under the bed to eventually find the nest of mouse babies. And honestly, that sounds like it makes a lot of sense, but when you get there and you see the physics of things falling under a bed, it's not very simple. So we had always planned to shoot it just a tilt down and a tilt back up. And it took quite a few times for us to kind of get the move right and have them actually scatter under, and we placed a bunch of them under before, you know, with the mouse babies under the bed. Those were some puppets that I had built. So my friend Tyler and I were under the bed operating the puppets. And then I still just didn't think they looked lifelike enough, so I ended up doing some very small little VFX stuff on them to make them blink and move.
There was a point there where you can see such deep shame and disappointment. And so when folks are watching it, what would you say is a part that could be missed or could be overlooked when you are looking at the character play out that particular scene?
I think a lot of people might watch this short and just think like that character's just being so stupid the whole short. She's being so silly, she needs to just do this. But everybody has their own very specific code of ethics, and if you have staunchly adhered to a specific moral code and it starts breaking down as quickly and as easily as it seems it does for her, that carries a lot of shame. And you start to think, I'm not the person that I thought I was. I didn't think I would be doing these things, and here I am. It didn't take much. But I think we're all a little bit there, and we're all very quick to judge about certain things, and we're all just a couple steps away from completely betraying everything we believe in if we're faced with something that seems to be putting our own safety or our loved one's safety at stake.
Thank you so much for coming here and joining us and sharing more about your film.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. For more on This Is Our Home, make sure you visit wabe.org.
WABE.